Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to all. Welcome to our 15th session of webinar series, Leaders of Enterprise, brought to you by Faculty of Engineering, University Technology Malaysia, Johor Bahru. We are initiating university industry collaboration platform with our leaders of enterprise to share their thoughts, way forwards and challenges, especially during COVID-19 pandemic. Now we are streaming live from Facebook Faculty of Engineering, University Technology Malaysia. To all viewers, today we have a special guest. So I would like to welcome Mr. Muhammad Podzi Mahmud. Please welcome Mr. Muhammad Podzi Mahmud, the Managing Director of TT Electronics Kuantan. Assalamualaikum, Mr. Muhammad
Waalaikumsalam.
Podzi Mahmud. How are you?
Waalaikumsalam. I'm great here. It's the weather very bright.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. I just
Yeah.
introducing to our viewers Muhammad Podzi Mahmud, the Managing Director of the TT Electronics based in Kuantan. So thank you so much, Mr. Podzi, for accepting our invitation. And it's our privilege to have you with us today with his interesting topic today entitled Towards Operational Excellence. Before that, Mr. Podzi, actually, to viewers, I get to know Mr. Fauzi since we have studied the same university, the Glasgow University of Glasgow in Scotland. So I think this webinar is something that we meet again here, and then I found that our friends all over places, and today I have meet again with my good friend Muhammad Podzi Mahmud, and thank you. It's a really pleasure, Podzi, to be here today. Do you like to
Welcome.
say something? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a welcome. I think we never meet for almost when we finish study. This is the first, I think yesterday actually the first time that we really see our face together. So this is very interesting and excited to share some of our experience. Maybe not the best, but uh, this is a knowledge. I believe
Yep.
we learn from each other. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, Fauzi. Maybe some of viewers would like to know after. I believe that Fauzi started your study in UTM, yeah, University Technology Malaysia. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm a little bit slow in terms of my study because after finishing school, I did not take at MET at the time. We study at MET, but unfortunate, our teacher at the time say if very difficult at MET, so you can drop it. So I drop it. That's why
So,
applied for university at the time, unable to enter. So I'm entering a polytechnic at that time first. Then
mm,
after polytechnic, then I joining UTM at that time in Jalan Geni. It's very
yeah.
interesting. It's I think one of the best memory that I can remember.
Okay. So then we met together in Glasgow University for I think 2 3
3
years,
years.
3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Then well, after graduate from Glasgow University, you directly becoming the, I mean, you work or you do what you do for a living after that?
Yeah, actually, when I graduated in 1988. At that time, is a recession. Malaysia is
Mm.
under recession, so it was very difficult to find job at that time. So at my hometown in Pekan, actually, there's one electronic factory called Aztec. So I just went there, asked for jobs, and at the time,
Mm-hmm.
the only vacant position is the technician. And I told the manager, I say, I got no problem. You give me whatever job, I get it. I grab it. And
Mm-hmm.
I be there in technician, I think after 3 months, then be promoted to engineer. So that my first
First,
yearly work after the degree.
yeah. Thank you, Mr. Pozzi, for sharing. Yeah. I think without further ado, Mr. Podzi has something to share with us today. So I pass to you, Mr. Podzi, with your presentation. Over to you.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you very much, Prof. Dr. Suhaimi, my old friend, and really appreciate Professor Dr. Rafiq, Dean of Faculty Engineering, University Technology Malaysia. So a privilege for me to, even though very tight schedule, but because of I'm cannot run away from really involved in education. So that's why I accept this, even though it's a very tight schedule. So hopefully our session today, there's a lot of slide that I want to share, but I will keep it fast. But I will just stress a few points that I believe will be more beneficial for everybody. So the second slide is just telling where I'm. I'm not a doctor, so I just study up to Master in Business Administration from University Utara Malaysia after Glasgow, and of course UTM is my diploma. And my first work actually in Teleco Malaysia as a technician in Jalan Brifi, Kuala Lumpur. Then after my diploma, still a very difficult to get job at that time. So I'm teaching at the primary school over in Karatung, Pahang. Then after that, I'm working as a technical assistant in JKR, Pahang. Then I further study some more. I always like to stop uh, my work and study. So after coming back, I mentioned just now I work for Aztec, and after 2 years working in Aztec, then I feel I need to further study. That's why I request another job actually, and I've been accepted as a research officer at a MyDeck in Sirim. So I'm really at the time become a research officer for welding that we are teaching most of Petronas Shell staff on welding concept before their certification. And in between that, I also take my master during my working, and same I've been invited by University of Malaysia Pahang. That's the closest local university there to our factory. So I'm already involved even at that time they call CUTEM. So I developed the first and conduct soft skill program for almost 2 3 years with UMP. So that's very interesting. We are sharing a lot of things. And at the same time, they engage me to teach, conduct seminar and so on. And I'm being appointed as Pesyarah Pakar for since 2016 until now. So I have student that under me, 22 student under me for this semester. They're learning production line management, which the module is been developed by myself. So this is something that my contribution to the university. And I accepted the position of operation director. This is actually very tough because before that, this company has been led by most expatriate, and this is a UK company. When I accepted the challenge, I think this is how I say this is will be my last job. I know it's the normally when you hold this top position in one organization, especially electronic, very volatile. The risk is also high. Uh, your chair is only hot, so it's true. It's true. And with the COVID, and the trade war between US and China, that really impact us. But inshallah, we should be able to maneuver. So my real task as a site leader is to develop high quality business strategy, ensure that we are achieving the objective, the company objective. And because we are actually a business entity, we cannot fail in terms of making profit. So that's the prime. Whatever we mention, profit, so we need to wisely spend our cost, our dollar and cent. But as far as business, we always talk about revenue, we talk about profit, and then we talk about cash. So that's, and as of now we have around 500 staff in our factory, and we actually achieving two-star company. I share later what's the meaning of two-star. So a little bit about TT Electronic. We are a global provider engineer electronic. We are based over in Woking, London. It's a UK company listed at the Financial Times Stock Exchange, FSTE, in UK. So in actual, everybody can buy our share. You should be happy because we are very aggressive. So we should be a benefit to you. Uh, our main purpose is we design and manufacture electronic uh, purely for special critical operation. We are not really produced for commodity. We produce for special application, a custom product, majority a custom product. I have here is 3.5 minutes slide. It's not a new slide, but I just to share so that you understand how the scope of our business, because we are not only in Malaysia, our company are all over the world. Spare with me for 3.5 minutes. Right. Hopefully you enjoy the slide, the video. The video actually been produced in 2019 after our closing account. Unfortunately, this year we can't produce due to the COVID. So it should be produced sometime in March 2020. So just to share a little bit more, we are actually have 29 manufacturing sites all over the world, and mainly in Europe and also US. You can see that we also have over in Tunisia, in Barbados, and as far as Asia, we have in the Dongguan, we have in Suzhou, and we have in Malaysia. So in Malaysia, actually we have also R&D, means we're making our own products. And just in November, late November actually, I put in the yellow color there. We just acquired another company. It's a U.S. company named of Torotel. It is they actually produce for U.S. military. And yesterday, actually morning, I did brief to all the management team of Torotel on quantum capabilities. So we are divided into four actually division, but three is more on producing product like sensing, power solution, connectivity. So we talk about sensor. So we are making a current sensor, signal, opto, torque, precision sensor, and so on. In terms of power solution, where we are actually under, so we are actually producing, for example, in quantum, more on electromagnetics products. Then circuit protection and power management is being produced by other side. And we also have a connectivity, because now we talk about Internet of Things. So this is something that we venture in. Another division that I did not put in here is they call Global Manufacturing Solution, GMS, where this division actually is more making on contract manufacture. So they are making the whole product, finished product. So just share a little bit on our range of product. You can see that there's just a few, but we have thousand of product. For example, just in Kuantan alone, we have more than 200-300 products. And this is our design center. And just to share, you observe that in Kuantan, so we are producing our own design. We design from scratch. We just share a template, and after that we are doing the whole thing by our own. And customer base. This is actually the whole customer base for TT. Uh, it's a big company actually, and I just want to bring your attention to the red circle at the bottom, box at the bottom there. So Hella actually is our top customer. We are actually around 30% our product to Hella. Is a German company. Webco is a French company, and now we are venturing to Rolls-Royce, to GE. So this is all the new customer that we are engaging on. Just a little bit on where our group direction. We are actually moving to be at least a $1 billion, £1 billion company, and we want to be a two-digit margin. The meanings of two-digit margin, when you are working in electronic industry, normally the margin are very small, not like business in the food industry. Maybe you can get 50 to 100%, but in our business, 6% is good already in terms of profit. Margin maybe around 30%, but your true profit 6% is great. But our target is to be double digit. So it's something that we need to achieve. And in H1 in Kuantan, the maximum that we provide, we managed to get even up to 21% of profit to the company, one of the highest at that time. We talk about market capital of 1 billion, and another one we call strategic partner through revenue storm. So this revenue storm actually is a marketing tool. Means in other word, you win business not because of your product is cheaper, but you win business because of long relation, confident level. So it's more on solid, not just on one specific item. And we also we say all business must achieve one star, a great place. Just to share, later we will share, we are achieving 2-star company. And in terms of company strategy, we are focusing on strategic business development. So means in other words, we need to bring more business. We need to have better marketing, better sales. And in terms of our product, as I mentioned earlier, we are under custom product. So we need to ensure that our product have a value added in our product, must be niche or a little bit special, and operational excellence. So something that I will share maybe in the next 15 minutes, something that really important for us to survive in the current business environment. And of course, in survival, we need to make sure that we have the organizational capabilities. And this is the vision. We want to be Financial Times Stock Exchange 250 electronic led business. We want to go to strategic partner, deliver value added, as I mentioned earlier. And of course, we want to be talent development, talent, something that really important for us. So that is when I mentioned about TT Electronic and Quantan. So we are being named as TT Electronic Quantan, but actual registered company is a BI Technologies Corporation. So the way TT Electronic work is sister company TT Tronic, but we still maintain our company. So the BI there actually a Beckman instrument, the original. So that BI is a brand. It's a brand. So if you buy inductor transformer, you see the BI logo, means that is produced by our company. I will brief a little bit more about quantum side. I think that's the more interesting. We have, if you observe there, we have BI Technology Corporation in Kuantan, and we also have 4 other sites. We name it as contract manufacturing provider. We are selected few for a special low cost product, but it must be quality. So in other words, we validate through AACQ 200 certification. So then if when their part pass all the reliability tests, then we take it as our product and using our brand. So that's how the business structure that we are engaging on. So 65% of our revenue actually from Kuantan and another 35% from all the other site in China. So we already engaged with them for quite some time. For example, Fitronic, they already with us for 20 years. Trigger is already 19 years. So it's very interesting because we Malaysian, we are managing a company over in China and Taiwan. And this is a organization structure. As I mentioned to you, we used to be led by expatriate, but now I really proud with my team because I can see that all are Malaysian except for one sale. Sale now actually we are moving from other division to our division. So our sale actually is Dr. Hill. He's a German and he work from home. So we're going to recruit another 3 or 4 more from state from Asia to be our sale that directly to us. Before the way we operate is we using our divisional sales team. It's not ours. So this is strategically different that we are changing. And to be competitive, to be a real international standard, you must have a right certification. So we already certified to ISO 9000, 1994 at ISO 9001 with R&D design. In 2006, we certified to TS 16949, now being called IATF 16949. So this, for you to venture in automotive, you need to have this certification. And we are very important about environment. So we certified to ISO 14001. And in 2010, we certified to medical business, ISO 13485. And 2012, we certified to OSHAS, Occupational Safety and Health. And last, in 2018, we certified to AS 91900, 9100D. This is for aerospace business. So this is a long process. It's not short-term process. It takes us to make sure and to maintain the certification also is a very, very tough. I can see that we have audit almost like monthly. So that's the challenge for us when you need to have so many standards. In terms of business, you can see that the trend, 80% of our business actually focusing on automotive. Most is Europe centric, but now we are start focusing more for medical, aerospace, military product, and so on. The main reason because of the trade war, You can see when America and China have a trade war, it impact the automotive business badly. Same when they have issue with Volkswagen, that they are cheating in terms of emission system over in German. So all these actually impact our business, and with COVID that make it worse. Even aerospace also. So medical actually grow for almost like 40%. In terms of revenue, where the region we are supporting, 50% is in Europe, 30% in Asia, and 20% in state. Like I share a little bit what we are producing. So you can see there, we are actually produce components. It's not finished. It's not a module, but it's a component. Inductor, I believe majority, if you are in the technological base, you should know. Transformer, where you can reduce the voltage, you can increase. Komomocho, and many, but we have a very high mix. We have the biggest that we produce in our company, maybe around 12 kg for test equipment, Keysight test equipment, Hewlett Packard test equipment, and we also the smallest part now we are running for precision for Abbott is around 2 to 3 mm in diameter with almost like 7 mm size. So this is the technology that we are using, and most of our product application is, as mentioned, in electric power steering. Most, I can say, most of the car, automotive industry, engine control module, ADAS, advanced development assistant. Now you can see that most of the car they have more and more intelligent using interface, Internet of Things interface, and so on. And satellite, we are also involved in medical imaging, instrumentation, and the last 2 years we also venture in making parts for the jet engine, for Rolls-Royce, and also for GE Aviation. We are also now actually in process of running for Safran, for GSF. So all this will be our future customer. Just to share where the application, so I can see that all parts, we have all parts inside. And if you buy expensive car like BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi, they are using our parts inside. And we also have our R&D. So this is something great. It's not many company have their own capability. So we have 15 of equipment for our reliability test in house. So that's how we are really focused on R&D. So now let me let me focus, excuse me, for another 10 minutes more on real topic of operational excellence. One of our main focus for me is very, very important um, for us to sustain and to make money, to make profit. Number one for me is still safety and people. So that's the top priority. Uh, Sometimes most of company they just ignore safety, but ours we take safety as number one. Whatever we do, safety briefing number one. When we have a staff meeting also, safety number one. We will presentation will be safety first, and any safety related issue we will implement immediately, improve immediately. So that's how. So let me talk about how to satisfy safety, how we want to satisfy people. We must make sure that we have conducive working environment, not necessarily a new building. Our building we already rental since 1994 from PKMP. It's a state government, but we do our best to make it a right conducive. Second is for the people. We must. I always like to use that word, fit valued. We must have engagement, not just to one person, to everybody, to everybody. Very shame if, for example, you have a lot of your team. Unfortunately, you never really talk to them. And I actually walk through my operation line every day. and I talk to the people. Just say hi, smile. You engage. So it is something that very important. Ergonomic and safety consideration in anything in our design. When we design equipment, our automation house, we buy off our safety requirements. Keep it clean, 5S, right infrastructure, maybe right infrastructure, the one that I mentioned here, just a basic, after their 4 hours break, work hard, maybe they need a better rest area. So get a better chair for them, a better place for them to relax, you know. Uh, we improve also our surround. We make it very, very nice, very presentable. And even the one area that people always use, but unfortunately being neglect normally, is the toilet. That is one of my first assignment when I take over the position. I want to make sure that toilet is really almost R&R, the current R&R style. It's a very modern style, very clean. So this is something. So because we want them to be happy. So that is actually what I mean of right infrastructure. And we have a continuous safety program. We have a safety walk. We have a hazard spot. For example, if you spot hazard, you've been given 10 ringgit. So that's how we are very particular about hazard spot. And last, and the people and safety is the people development. We need to know their talent. We need to move them. We need to conduct training. And we encourage our team to involve in internal, external CSR programs. And interesting in our place, I will share after is we have a so-called employee engagement survey where all staff must participate. So this survey is being conducted by one company engaged by our corporate. So it's not just our company, all company are involved. And we have around 70 questions inside it. So everybody need to respond. Uh, we convert the question to, if for example for Malaysia we convert to Malay. Even we have a Vietnamese operator, we convert to Vietnamese. So we want them to give a real their opinions. And they are also free to comment anything they can write after that. And all this survey feedback will be direct to our CEO first, all the result. Any comment will be to the top first and flow down to us. So that's why very important for us. So one of that we did, we established, we call happy room. In actual is stress management room, and in-house counselor result from the survey. So this is the structure of the survey. We have 70. You need to spend around 1 hour online, and we are focusing on my manager leadership, my company, personal growth, my team well-being, fair deal, and giving back. So with that, I just show you the result. In 2017, we are achieving 659 points. That at the time we are on to wash, and in survey 2018, we are at 693.1. So this is what the company want to achieve, a one-star company, and we achieve it in 2018. 2019, our corporate company make decision to hold it for a short while because of to review the action and follow up, and redo it this year. And we I really appreciate my team, all our team. We have 90% participate in the survey, 418 out of 440, and we are achieving 2 star. Instead of, we don't have salary increment, we don't have bonus this year, and we are laying off 30% of our staff. We still yet get a very good, as a better result from all the employees. So this is great, and I just want to share from all the side of the company, we are top 6. But we still have other company like Sucho. They are really, really great. we need to take care more people. So with this survey actually help us to always be good to everybody at all level, and we want to do better every time. So this just to share with you that we are improving all the time, and we also have happy room that we develop together collaboration with University Malaysia Pahang. So inside here we have a visual how to measure your stress, and we have also digitally, and we have all the equipments to release your stress. Uh, we did not stop yet. Even I got one of my engineer now is taking doctor PhD, taking PhD, just focusing on happy room. With all this success, actually, we've been awarded in 2018 the best site all over TT and also best safety site. We also involve, you can see that the local government also, we've been achieved excellent in the health program, and we also, our company be nominated top 3 best safety electronic company at national level last year. The second that I think we need to focus to achieve excellent is supplier development. I will make it very short. Why supplier? Sometimes we forgot input is important. Before, when they send reject part, we just put complaint, they repair, they replace. But no, we need to ensure they are good. We need to make sure they are continuous system and capacity audit. We need to share with them the best practice, and we need to develop them as a partner. And the last 3 years, we give award. Every year we give top 3 best supplier award. So that let make them happy, and you can see that from 2011 we are changing our we are building our supplier base. Third is industrial academic engagement programs. So I can say maybe 50% of our staff are involved in university and college. I personally university and college panel advisor for KPTM, for UMP, for Polytechnic, final year project, industry talk, industry visit, joint R&D programs, joint improvement project program for the final year project, and internship for student and lecturers, and also TT Lab. TT Lab is our initiative that we go to school, we share how for 2 days we spend easily 50,000 in later I will share with some of the photo. So this is just to share some of the photo. And if you see the bottom left, we represent Malaysia in the Team Excellence competition over in Indonesia. Student visit almost monthly, except for current COVID, so it stopped. And this is, we say TT Lab last year, we do it in Integrasi Pekan. So involve together MRSM, Shah Pekan, and 2-3 school in Pekan, total involvement around 500. So we spent 2 days there uh, showing them what we're doing and sharing with them. And also we also engage UMP, NTT, R&D, because we need to remove some of our staff in R&D due to COVID problem. So we have another idea. I visited the UMP last 1 month, visit VC, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Wan, Prof. Dr. Wan Azhar. So I'm sharing with them what we want to do, and he really excited with it. So just to let you know, in less than 2 months, we now already established what is the project, and we're talking about sharing profit. If really that we can make profit, then we talk about sharing profit with uh, the researcher and with the University of Malaysia Pahang. So this is the collaboration project. And the fourth item that I want to mention about operational excellence, we set up 3-4 years ago, is an automation house in-house in our factory. We improve our mechanization by having this automation will give us more consistent product, less cost, less dependent on operator. So, for example, this is one of the we proud machine. It's a toroidal winding machine. We make our in-house, and one operator can run 3 machine. So improve performance almost 300%. So the fifth item, I run it a little bit fast, is lean manufacturing. Please, it's a long journey from us through from 2011. I just like to encourage everybody, please introduce lean to your site, to your company. Lean is the cheapest way of improving our processes, and it can be implemented in all area, inclusive finance, in store, in HR, not just necessary in operation. So please, on our side, we have a master lean practitioner that we train over in UK and also in US. And I just want to bring you to the item number 2, QIP. As of now, we already have around 120 team compete internally. Every 4 months, we have 5 team compete internal. We give them very good present. The first prize is 1,000 ringgit, best speaker, best leader, and so on. So then they are become represent our company to MPC competition outside. Link culture, so this is the achievement that we did when our corporate start introduce award in 2016. If I'm not mistaken, we are become the first site that win the lean manufacturing. So last is giving back. So the more you give, the more you get back. In TT Kuantan, we use open policy. Everybody can come. Even some they don't have appointment. Few students just drop by. We try to accommodate and give the best you can. CSR activity. Last 2 months we make a food bank in our factory. Whoever want to put the item there, whoever want to take, please take. So there's a lot. We have so many programs internally that we believe by having all this we managed to get recognition. So we've been selected as top 9 company implement lean by FMM MPC in 2015. And last year, actually, we've been selected as high productivity and price award by MITI. And we also been have received a lot 70 award on productivity champion by MPC, and so many more award. And I think this is the reward of the recognition that we did. And in summary, at least there, to be more produce to excellent, we need to take care of safety. We need to make sure develop our people and make sure our input is in quality good. Be open concept, involve, get everybody, learn from everybody. Automation, maybe now you talk about industry 4.0, improvement through leans, very cheap, and of course, last is giving back, sharing with rest. By That's why I did today, actually sharing with all of you. I apologize if it's not to what you want, but this is I can deliver today. Hopefully, anybody you can reach me, and maybe you can visit our factory if you got opportunity. So that's all for me. Prof. Swahami, maybe you can take back.
Thank you so much, Mr. Podzi.
Welcome.
I normally call him Pot. So that's his cheeky name actually. So we've been studied together in Glasgow University. So thank you for your inspiring and fruitful sharing with us, despite your busy schedule, yeah, Pozi. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Uh, yeah. As overall, because I knew you for for some time. Yeah, when we studied together. Uh, Overall, I can see it. Yeah, maybe people see that you are very serious and strict man. Yeah, actually, to share with others, Mr. Podzi, actually, he has a lot of sense of humor. Actually, he likes to make jokes, and he likes to make other people happy. So that could be, yeah, translate into how he actually managed the company. Yeah, he want people to work, but within the nice and safe and healthy environment. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, what we call it, culture. So we need to change slowly the culture because we cannot change it overnight. Yeah, Posy. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Yeah.
So from the point of changing the culture, so do you are facing any, what do you call it, negative feedback or things, something like that during your process to change the culture, the budaya tu lah, untuk menukar
Yeah, yeah,
budaya.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, actually, one thing good about the employee engagement survey, uh, the result, actually, I show you only one slide or two
Mm.
slide. We have 90 slide that showing the whole detail. And we also have, for example, who are in the middle, how many percent people are in the middle. So we have around 5% that is on the negative side.
Mm.
And we know that. But the most important is in any organization is, the standard distribution curve.
Yeah.
There is people that, whatever you do, they just don't like,
Yeah.
but we cannot stop
That
them.
5%, yeah, the 5%, right?
The 5%. So the most important now is to shrink them. To
Yeah.
shrink them. That's why now we are targeted. We say, okay, let we do another detail.
Mm.
Who are these 5%? We don't know, because based on the survey, we don't know. But we try to do analysis internally, get some data tracking, so that if we know this 5%, the main purpose is to shrink the 5%, because we know somehow, not everybody. Even my name was come out in the comment before. They put Podzi, pilih kasih. you know,
That's quite common.
everybody.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I say, of course, I cannot select everybody to be in one position. Of course, at that time I pilih kasih lah, but my kasih is more on, really that people can perform. If you are my brother, you cannot perform, I'm not going to pick you. So that's actually my philosophy. We need to take a right people and develop them.
Yeah.
If they still insist, so it's not our to, because it's very difficult to change people. But I believe by get their feel valued, get
Mm.
them engaged, I believe that will be, over the time they might change. People can change. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
There always a good side from everyone. Yeah, Posy. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm. Yeah. Uh, Moving to the R&D in your company.
yeah,
What? Yeah. So government always insists of to increase the local content,
yeah,
the
yeah.
product the company produce,
Yes.
the country produce, to increase the local content. So can you share, uh, yeah, through your experience, what are the initiative that been done, and what are the challenges that you're facing? Yeah, during that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I share the challenges first.
yeah, yeah.
I have meeting with MITI in Kuala Lumpur last month.
Mm,
They visited us, the minister visited us, and telling there's so many grant, opportunity
mm,
for you to grab. So I visited them, and during the director briefing over in meeting, they start
mm, mm,
emphasize on, you must have local content. You must have local
mm.
content.
Oh
And then
yeah.
at that time, I almost like give up. I say, uh, if people know academic fantasia, you know,
Yeah.
you take a
Yeah.
bet, and you go out. Because for me, yes, we really like local content, but most of our people that we engage internally, they don't want to improve. They don't want to bring their quality. They don't want to deliver a good product. I give one example. We Before, we are using one company in Malacca for all our wire. Wire is our biggest material that we use to
Mm.
making a transformer.
Yep. Mm.
Unfortunately, they withdraw. They say, no, I cannot produce to quality that you want. So we feel very sad about that, and more and more. So for me, it's a very challenge for us Malaysian
Mm.
to have the confidence that we can. Uh, there's no different. We just have different color, I believe, but
Mm.
the brain, I think, is almost. It depends on how we can use our brain and so on.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
when we talk about R&D just now, we have a new customer visited us, BOSE, making
Mm.
all the headphones, the very
Yeah.
expensive
Speaker,
headphone,
speakers. Yeah.
speaker. Yeah, I like their parts.
Mm.
And interesting when they do the presentation to us, they're sharing. They say we don't have R&D in house. So I'm really shocked when they say they don't have
Yeah.
R&D. So we asking who are doing your R&D. Then they say university is doing my R&D.
Mm.
So they are engaging MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology,
Yes. Mm.
that do everything. So for them, so I say, wow, means that's a great. That's the idea. Also, the reason I visited VC Prof. Wanazah in UMP.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Mm.
sharing the same thing, and I think this collaboration are important. And I mentioned to them, we willing to work on share option. For example, if if you get this business, that really, then we can give some certain percentage. We are doing the marketing, we make the product and so on, but
Mm.
we can save some percentage to the university. And
Yep.
Prof. One say, Podzi, I want lecturer who do the research to get more first, then the university. Then that's what the BC say. But I think that's good. That's good. And I think that we need to do more and more collaboration, and
Mm.
where we
And you
really
take the
produce.
challenge.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really produce product that can be marketable, can produce, rather than we do research but it become a research only. So
Mm.
this is something that we really encourage, we are doing now. We strongly believe we will be success. Even in Nature, I already park around 100,000 of our budget next year for this
Mm-hmm.
program.
Mm.
So and we believe we can do almost the same with University Technology Malaysia as well, because that's where
Yeah.
I
Thank
studied
you for
before.
that. Mm. Yeah. 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 Thanks for that. Yeah. But the interesting thing, how to link those research being done with the university professors, lecturers, with the industry. Yeah. So then people talk about this TRL, technology readiness level, because you have
Yeah,
a proof of concept, you have prototyping, you have a commercialization, things like that.
yeah,
So yeah, although there's a nice, what you call it, framework, but it still doesn't work well. Yeah. So what went wrong actually? Yeah, because we
I
people always
yeah,
like to compare that. We compare Malaysia with Korea or other countries. So do you have
yeah,
any comment on that?
yeah. Yeah, I think maybe one for R&D is not easy. Everybody know that one, and R&D will takes time, take focus. We need to be very synergy. I just
Yep.
share when I visited one of a company over in Korea. They are supplying us iron powder for us to make our model inductor using a 90-ton press in our company. So
Yep.
we have two actually supplier, one from Japan and one from Korea. Of course, everybody like Korea, so of course I volunteer myself to be in Korea,
Mm.
and and they bring me to their R&D side. I'm surprised, really surprised. They have 99 researcher from PhD level that focusing on only iron powder.
Mm.
So I just wonder. No wonder they success. They really synergize. They really focus. They really go very deep. It's a one team. And I believe if Malaysia also we want success, of course leader is the number one leadership. Anything must come from top. Maintenance to maintain it come from bottom, but
Mm.
the direction must come from top. We need to be more really focused on what we want to do. We cannot be every area are touching a little bit piece of thing. So, but we cannot join it. So that's I believe something that we can work on. I still believe we have time because in R&D it can we can grow, we can success. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, you did mention in your slide and presentations that you are embarking on the more high-tech, more advanced technology such as aerospace, automotive, satellite. So I believe that there are many new things the company need to learn, need to progress. And how basically you prepare for that? Yeah, to be
Yeah,
to build a success story. Yeah.
I think one thing advantage on our side, maybe not many company have did. Uh, we have our CEO that joined us in 2014, Mr. Richard Tyson.
Mm,
He
mm.
is a purely people down to us, go to the ground,
Yep, yep. Mm,
and because whenever success in other side, we are sharing. For example, I have a weekly meeting with our solution the division, five other company.
mm,
Weekly, we are reviewing all our, monthly on safety. So when we have this, sharing between each side become almost like compulsory. I mentioned just now, I share that we just acquire a company called Torotel. They
mm,
are producing missile. They are producing a component for U.S. military,
mm, mm,
and I've been asked to share. They also sharing with me yesterday, actually morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, sharing with me what they produce, what their equipment they use, what's their process. And I spent 45 minutes briefing
mm,
them what I'm producing in Quantan, what my capability. So by
mm.
having this sharing, that make the learning process faster.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
that that,
Hmm.
that's one thing great about our company and our leadership of our company. Yeah.
The keyword is sharing, right? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, one interesting thing I would like to maybe you can share about this trade war between
Okay. Okay.
East and West. So how do your company policy? How do you tackle that? Because I think your business is global. You
Yeah.
cannot avoid all these things happen, but you have to survive. So how do you deal
Yeah.
with it? Podzi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think in nature when this trade war happen, nothing much we can do. Even you know the 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 president United States also, it's very difficult for them, because you need to live, you need to work
Yeah.
together still, but somehow you still need to protect yourself and so on. So in our side, that's why we did realize that when we are focusing only one area,
Mm.
necessarily creating us risk. So if you
Yeah.
observe
Mm.
before, we did share we have 80% of our business
Mm-hmm.
automotive centric. We know that in
Yeah.
any problem of automotive will impact us. So for
Yep.
me, we need to be a little bit diversified, not
Diversify.
just
Mm.
in terms of product, but by regional also. So
Yep.
that should be the thing.
Strategy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Fauzi, we're running out of time. I
Yeah.
have one question for you. Maybe some cheeky question as well. So, how do you have any plan to expand your business or build a plant in Johor Bahru?
That's so far, just to share, it's not
Yep.
our business structure,
Mm-hmm.
but expand in Kuantan is highly possible.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a Johorian
Yeah, yeah. Mm,
working in our factory. So we are Malaysian, no problem. But
yeah.
yes, our direction in 3-4 years, we expect to grow from, for
Mm-hmm.
example, now our revenue, combined revenue this year is around 314, sorry, 12, 15 million pound.
Mm-hmm.
By next year, 2020, we expected to be at 38 million pound. So you see how big,
Yeah.
and we expect to grow more and more. So that's how we're going to invest. We're going to invest in people. We're going to invest in
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
business as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of our, actually, just to share with you, all site, 29 site, Malaysian is the cheapest site.
Really. Yeah.
Really,
The
this
opportunity. Good.
is a financial number. I cannot cheat. Even in Suzhou, they are
Mm.
already at 16, 20 pound per hours, compared to we are in Kuantan is around 5.2 pound per hour. So that's how cheap we are
Yeah.
in our business. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Podzi. We uh, at the end of our sessions. So we believe that it will benefit to our students, staff, alumni, and our community as well. So for that, we would like to say thank you so much. You do like to say your last word, anything before we end the session, Pozi?
Yeah, because UTM is my, where I mentioned just now, one of the best memory that I have over. Uh, Actually, at that time, one of the uh, at that time faculty of mechanical do have
Yeah,
what you call one, persatuan.
persatuan.
We,
Yeah,
yeah, we actually, I'm actually leading that one to develop
really,
Petero at the time.
petera.
So
Wow,
at that time, and so
petera. Yes.
I believe UTM can be grow and reach to more industry, grab the industry, get
Mm.
them more open, and let Malaysian we work together. I believe that can benefit everybody,
Yep.
our nation. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much
much,
for
Pozi.
inviting me. Even though maybe I'm not really a good speaker, but I try my best to deliver. Hopefully, we can learn even
You done a good job.
30% or so should be good enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Fauzi. Thank you so much. For our viewers, thank for your passion and keep interest with our program. Please wait to our upcoming webinar. Don't forget, stay safe, stay healthy, and please don't forget to like, comment, share our program. Have a good day. Wabillahi taufiq. Walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.